Hello, you lovely people. How are you all doing this beautiful day? I'm Eshna and I welcome you back to my channel and to another fragrance video. But this time it is empties. Yes, I have emptied. Me and my husband again have emptied quite a lot of fragrances. There is a mix of fragrances targeted towards men as well as women. So I'll give mini reviews of each as I walk through and I'll let you know if they are coming back to our collection or not. But before we get started, please spare a moment to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell icon next to it so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. So cutting the rambling short, let's dive into the video, shall we? Alright, so I'll quickly cover what's on my lips today before I get into the fragrance bag because I have a whooping list. See, my bag is about to burst now. Anyway, I'll get into it, but before that, I'll quickly cover what's on my lips today and a quick update. I'm not wearing specs after a really long time. I've tried not to wear specs for this video because I've gotten comments in my previous videos where I'm wearing specs that my ring lights are visible. My eye condition is still not better, so you will still see a couple of videos where I'm wearing specs because it cannot be a continuity. Some days I'll shoot with specs, some without. But yeah, on an average, I'll try to have a mix of both before I can smoothly shift over to not wearing glasses for the videos. Anyway, enough of my health chat and I'll talk about what's on my lips. I'm wearing this cute little lipstick from Sugar. This is the La La Love matte lipstick they have. This is, I guess, Scarlet Smitten. I'm not very clear, but I'll whatever this lipstick is, I'll try to link this in the description box below. It's a stunning color. Just look at the pigmentation. It's one stroke and it's amazing. It's a bit drying, but not as dry as the first version of Sugar's Smudge Me Not liquid lipstick. It's not that, but yes, it's dry. You would need a patch of lip balm underneath so that your lips stay hydrated because these are going to be very dry, but they look good. That's the reality, and they don't transfer. So a win-win situation anyways, just you need to have a layer of lip balm underneath. Alrighty, so let's dive into my bag. In no particular order, I'll take out a deodorant, perfume, body mist, whatever comes to my hand, and I'll talk about it and I'll give you mini reviews and my final verdict whether you should be purchasing this or ignoring it as I toss it away. So let's begin. Okay, the first one is a deodorant, and we have tons of Beardo deodorants because me and my husband, we both love Beardo perfumes, deodorant, the works. So this one is Mafia. It's a bit destroyed, suits the word Mafia, but that was not the intention. It just fell one day off from our hands anyway. This one is an incredible smelling fragrance. It's amazing. There's a bit of lemon, there's a bit of apple, violet, patchouli, amber, wood, making it a very nice, fresh, sweet, and a woody, strong fragrance. This one was very good. And Beardo body mists, they last also very well. So you pair this up with the corresponding perfume and you will get a significant wear time. So is Mafia coming back to our collection? Sure, because it is something that my husband and I, we both loved. It smells wonderful, but it's not obnoxious or super cloying. It's quite inoffensive and really nice, fresh and fruity and very nice. So definitely a yay from my side. You can definitely try it out. Start with the deodorant, and if you think you will move on to the fragrance. Moving on, as I said, I have a lot of Beardo today, and I have two Godfathers, I believe. Yep, there are two Godfathers we have emptied. Godfather is a perfume that I gifted him sometime and he loved it. After that, deodorant perfumes from Godfather comes and goes out of our collection like anything, so you already know I love it. For Godfather, this, oh wow, oh boy, this is a great smelling fragrance. This has citrus elements like lemon, mandarin, and you have got fruity aromatic elements like mint and geranium, and it has got a beautiful blend of white musk and Haitian vetiver, which brings in a bit of spiciness and a bit of woodiness to this fragrance. This is the best fragrance that Beardo has. Nothing beats Godfather in my eyes when it comes to Beardo. Just try this or the perfume. You will not regret it. So surely a year from my side and my husband's side, it is going to come back again and again in our collection. Whoever I have recommended Godfather has worn it once and has always come back and said what a great perfume recommendation it has been. So definitely a year from my side. And if you haven't tried it, what are you waiting for? Just try it once and you'll thank me later. Next, there is this deo from Man Company. I use a lot of deos from Man Company and Beardo as well. Man Company fragrances are very good, but the sad part is they're not as long lasting as Beardo. This one is Privileged Legend, and it's got only three notes: rosemary, juniper, and leather. It's very nice. The rosemary is bringing that freshness, the green earthiness to it. The juniper is also bringing a bit of sweetness to it, and the leather is not very something that I can get. The rawness of the leather is not there. Maybe the polished leather, but it's a great fragrance. It smells really nice, but it doesn't last much. So in all likelihood, this is not going to come to our collection because I don't see, or we don't see this as worth your penny. There are tons of other fragrances to try on in the market. Why waste your money on something that doesn't last, specifically when it's a deodorant? Least minimum expectation that you're paying less, at least if you take a shower in it also, it will last at least a decent time if you pair it with other fragrances, whether it's body mist or perfumes, whatever. But this just doesn't last after 2 3 hours. So it's not a yay, rather a nay from my side, just from the longevity perspective and not from the scent perspective. The scent perspective, it is good, but it's not a wow factor, the factor that is there in Godfather. So that's why it's not going to come back to our collection. Next is something again we used up. My husband shared also this with me. This is our Maf's Enchanted Beauty for Women. As the packaging suggests, it screams rose, and I was wondering what was I thinking when I purchased this. This is pure rose, but somehow this rose I didn't like. I'm not a rosy person. You know that for at least till now. If you're new to here, then hello. I am a person who doesn't like rose based fragrances, but this is an exception. I liked it quite a lot as from a rose based fragrances. It's not super gulab jal kind of a rose. It's nice. This is nice. Just not rose. Maybe some other elements are mixed with the rose, but the rose here is not off-putting for me. So I liked it. This, I believe, is discontinued because I can't find it anywhere. So there is no chance of this coming back to my collection. But even if there was, I have tons others. So that's the only reason it's not coming back to my collection, not because it's a bad fragrance. It's a high chance that this is discontinued, so you won't be able to get it. So it doesn't matter whether it's a yay or a nay. But yeah, it's a good fragrance. The next is Beardo Dawn. Yeah, we have used a lot of Beardo. This one is the most popular DNA that is given to men colognes and sprays and perfumes. It has got a freshness, a balsamic thing due to the seawater element in it. There is floral notes like jasmine and all, water lily, and there is a musky bit of a vanilla cedar combination is also going on. This is an okay fragrance. There is nothing unique in this, so maybe it will not come back. But yes, this lasts quite well. From that perspective, it might come. But as a scent, it's yay, but definitely not a unique one. If you're looking for, Godfather is blindsidedly great and unique as well. This one is not that category. The most popular DNA that you will get in men's fragrances is this. So it's a good fragrance, but it might not come back to our collection solely for the reason that it's not unique. It lasts well, it smells good otherwise. Next is this Marks and Spencer's Floral Collection China Blue. I simply loved using this, but I got bored out of it. Why? I'll tell you. Firstly, it's a big bottle. You can see and make out. It's a big bottle. It's 100 ml and 100 ml of freshness of lotus and clean floral scent. But I'm not a person who enjoys clean fragrances that much. I like it, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be using this up. But it's not something I'll go back to. It's good for your sheets. It gives you that clean, fresh feeling. But I'm not a person who looks for clean based fragrances, to be very honest. So I had a hard time finishing this off. I loved it. I'm again saying I loved it, but this doesn't have any depth. It's a very flat fragrance, and I like fragrances to have some depth that after a while it surfaces into something else, some other notes, some other elements emerge. That is not the case with this one. So it's sitting on the fence kind of a thing. It's not a bad scent. I'm just bored of it. So it's not a nay as well. It's not a yay as well. But it's definitely not coming back to my collection for sure. So that's the clarity on this one. Next up is this one. This is the Man Company Hero perfume. This one is amazing smelling. This lasts decently as well, being a Man Company fragrance, because this is an EDP. This lasts decently compared to the body sprays, of course. There are three notes here: plum, geranium, and tobacco. And I honestly don't get the whiff of plum much. The geranium and tobacco are overruling here. The plum has an undercurrent, it comes much later, but it's a very nice fragrance. So, uh, it's good if you want to smell like this, and yes, kind of emanates the dark brooding sweetness. But again, um, it's not a bang for your buck fragrance when it comes to the price point, since Man Company fragrances are not super long lasting like the Beardo one. So if that doesn't matter to you, the scent matters and not the longevity, then you can try this, because as a scent, this is incredible. They just should have increased the potency of this scent a bit so that it took to the next level, because it's good, it's just not wow, just for the longevity, nothing else. Otherwise, as a scent, it's very, very good. Next up, I have used this fragrance called Lust from Sunny Leone's line. This is a very nice, soft, fruity fragrance. It's a good fragrance. I quite liked wearing this. It was very, very nice and soft, but flat that way. It doesn't emerge a lot of layers or anything. So I enjoyed the experience, but it's not going to come back to my collection. So it's again sitting on the fence kind of a situation, neither yay nor nay, but it smelled good. That's all. Next up, we used up this body spray from Miniso Twinkle Stones Nightshade, in the variant Nightshade. You now have a big body mist in this variant as well, but I don't think this body spray is anymore available. There is no question whether I want to have it or not, but the scent is very nice, which is why I already have the body mist version of this with me. This smells very, very nice. It has got a bit of freshness going on, a bit of fruity, floral, but there is a bit of gourmandish elements. There is a bit of earthiness thanks to the sage. So yeah, it's quite good. This, I don't know why they discontinued this. This was only 99. And it was good to put it in your bag and forget that you have, but when you need it, you just have something to spray on. It was a good one, and yeah, it's already there as a backup in form of a body mist, so I don't see any reason to buy it again, but it's definitely a yay from my side. Next up is another deodorant from Wildstone. This is again in the variant Stone. So this smells quite nice. Ah, this one is very, very nice. This is very similar to the Mafia of Beardo, but it's not exactly same. So it's still different. There is a lot of notes here from orange blossom, juniper, lavender, bergamot, mandarin, sandalwood, rosewood, musk. It's a plethora of notes here, and I absolutely love this fragrance. This will surely come back to our collection. Whenever my husband wore it, I felt like just taking in the whiff when he was spraying it on himself. It's very beautiful. All the men out there, please try it. Women, if you are into such strong fragrances, give this a shot. You will not regret it. It's great fragrance and definitely a yay from my side. If it's coming back to my collection, sure. Wildstone fragrances are always welcome in my collection, so definitely yes. I also used up this Envy blush variant from Envy. This is a perfume spray, a 60 ml. This was again a very nice experience. There is a bit of citrusy in here thanks to the raspberry, a bit of floral here thanks to the jasmine, also a bit of rose, even the liquid was rose color, then sandalwood, amber, altogether, this was a very good fragrance, a very sweet, delicate, floral, nice fragrance, very inoffensive. I liked and wore it quite a lot. My husband didn't get a chance to wear it. I wore it and finished it very, very soon. So I love it. But it's not going to come back to my collection because I have a lot. So my collection is not to be repeated unless I'm absolutely crazy about it. That is not what it is. Otherwise, it's a yay fragrance if you want to try something on budget, because these are available. The retail price is around 300, and on discount, what you will pay something around 200, 178, 190, something like that. And it's quite budget friendly. You can definitely give it a shot, but not coming back to my collection. That's all. Next, we have again another Beardo. I guess this is the last one. A lot of Beardo in this video. So, Whiskey Smoke, we also use this one up. This is amazing. The smokiness in here is very, very attractive. If I might say, the leather note here in here, the sandalwood, the patchouli, all together, this smells very good. It's super strong. It will probably come back to our collection if my husband wants it. But Whiskey Smoke is one fragrance that I cannot wear. It's a beast mode fragrance. It works wonderfully, but it's just a bit too overpowering for my nose and for my liking. But other than that, it's a great fragrance. Next up, I have used up this Zara Forget Me Not fragrance. This is again, I believe this is discontinued. I can't find this anywhere. One of the first fragrances that I have purchased from Zara, and today I've used it up. I feel nostalgic throwing this away, but I absolutely love this one. It's a burst of fragrances which are green, clean, having a fresh apple, green apple here, hyacinth, bamboo, white rose, musk, amber, a lot of things. This fragrance, to be very frank, is a reminder of Nyka's Joie de Vivre. Not exactly, but it's somewhat a reminder of that fragrance, and at the same time, Elizabeth Arden's that one, green tea. Yeah. So if Elizabeth Arden green tea and Nyka's Moa by Nyka's Joie de Vivre had a baby, this is what the baby would smell like, is what I feel. So I absolutely love this one, and I'm very sad that this is over. It's discontinued, else it would have been back into my collection. I absolutely love this one. So yeah, definitely a yay from my side. Next is again a 1,000 times repeater, Miniso's Justice Striker. This is something we both love, absolutely, and I have no idea how many times this is going to come back to our collection, but it's surely going to come back to our collection because we love it a lot. The cinnamon in here, the spicy, the vanilla, the woodiness, the spiciness, the mysterious, intoxicating thing here. It's amazing. It's like you wear it once, you will go back to it again and again because this is affordable. This is easily available on Miniso or on Amazon, and yeah, we never want to run out of this, because whenever I go to Miniso, my husband picks up a new bottle of this one and then literally drinks it away. I mean, the way that he applies, it's almost equivalent to drinking. So yeah, it's a lovely fragrance. Highly recommend it, and definitely it's going to come back to our collection. It's a yay from our side. Next up, this is the Trésor fragrance. This is the Trésor fragrance from Sonnet. This is an apparel fragrance. We have used this up heavily, a white floral based fragrance, and I absolutely loved it. But it's not that kind of fragrance that I would love to go back to. Solely from that perspective, it's not coming back to my collection. It's otherwise an affordable fragrance, definitely something to go back to again and again. From the fragrance perspective, but it's an apparel fragrance. It burns your skin if you're wearing on skin. So keeping that in mind, it's just not worth it in my eyes when I can't wear it on my skin. That's just me. So which is why it's a great fragrance, but not coming back to my collection. Next up, I have used up this small tester bottle of Yardley Flower Artsy. I have the bigger bottle. I'll review it sometime. It's a great fragrance. People who love Yardley scents, please try this. The grapefruit here, the lily of the valley, the amber creates a beautiful floral fragrance here. It's a great fragrance. So it's an EDP, so you will get 2 to 3 hours. After that, you will have to reapply, but it will leave a soft trail of softness and sweetness on your skin. It's a beautiful one. I have the bigger bottle, so I'm not running out of anything, but this is a tester that has been used up. Next, I have used up this Engage's Verona. Right. Now, this is the Nivea based fragrance that I talked about. I have done a detailed review. I'll link it up here. You can check it out or you will get it on my channel. It's a very nice citrusy, fruity kind of a fragrance. You get bergamot, you get rose, you get nutmeg, cardamom, tangerine, musk, sandalwood, tons of fragrance notes here. It smells wonderful, it lasts decently, but the overall accord for me is very similar to Nivea deodorants, which is why it is not going to come back to my collection. And see that lid, I don't know what's wrong with Engage's packaging. It doesn't stick and it rotates, so there is no safety. See, it happened right on camera, which is why it's not coming back to my collection. Otherwise, as a scent, it's okay. On the fence kind of a thing. I like it, but I'm not a super fan of this, right? And lastly, something that I'm super fan of, and I'm closing this video with that, is Yardley Gold. This one, although this is targeted towards men, I absolutely love it. Me and my husband, we share this fragrance. It's worth every penny of yours, and it's not a lot of pennies that you're spending, because you will get it around 399, so you will get it something around 350, 310, depending upon the discounts that you're getting. It's an incredibly great fragrance. It has got a burst of notes going. This will be coming back to our collection very, very soon. This one is a mix of bergamot, rose, pink pepper, lavender, black pepper, cumin, vetiver, and amber. All these notes create a beautiful woody floral fragrance, and I'm absolutely in love with this. I actually, the way I discovered this fragrance was my husband purchased the aftershave of this, and after that I was absolutely astounded by the scent that that aftershave had, and I was in the hunt for the fragrance. I saw there is deodorant and perfume available on that as well. I had to buy it. And see, it's done. It's a 50 ml bottle that you're looking at, and it's over like this. My husband and I literally took baths in this. It feels like it's over, and it's a yay fragrance, and it's definitely coming back to our collection. Alright, with that we have come to the end of this video. I hope these mini reviews were helpful for you to understand what you should purchase and what you should stay away from, not waste your money, and this was helpful for you. If it was, then don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with your friends, comment in the comment section if you have used any of these fragrances. What are your thoughts on these? If our experiences are different, if you have a different take on these fragrances, also I'll be eager to hear those, or if we are on the same page, share your experience and I'll be happy to listen to those as well. We can get the comment section chatty. And I'll try to link these products in the description box below for the ones that are at least available online and are not discontinued or anything. So make sure you check the description box below for the links. And if you're here till this part enjoying this video, then might as well subscribe to this channel and join this family. And when you do so, don't forget to ring the bell icon next to it so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. That's it for today. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy, very important, and keep smelling good.